You mean you bought upgrades and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, because you ran around getting close last time.
So hello everyone.
Yeah, welcome back to you guys. We're gonna continue on with our Mega Man playthrough.
So it's been a while, but the last thing I did was I got an upgrade, which I don't remember what it was. But we'll go from there.
Great.
And now it's fine. I think I got like the arrow shot is what I got.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna do what traditionally happens in all Mega Man games, where you start doing the Wily stages. And I remember this one in particular being freaking evil, because all it is, it's the skiing segment of Frostman stage. And this one is brutal. Okay, and let me see. I think it's, yeah, that's the arrow shot. Okay, so that was the last thing I bought.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. I won't really be able to use it at this part because...
Yeah, the cloudy boys.
There we go. Ouch. Okay. I really need to focus on this part, unfortunately, because I'm just like, oh god. Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah, because a lot of the times, like, I can't... My fingers just don't respond to, like, when I'm supposed to jump, or I think I might still be in, like, the slide animation, possibly, and that's what's kind of, like, killing me.
Okay.
But...
I'm gonna be your P for pain.
This is gonna... So, for those of you who are fans of the Game Grumps, there's an episode where they played Mario Maker, and Aaron was doing the P is for Pain level by Dan Salvato, the guy that did Doki Doki Literature Club. And yeah, this is going to be the equivalency of that for me. Because...
Well, I mean, we'll see. You might knock it out this round, like, entirely by accident.
Could be.
And then we'll just continue on.
Yeah.
But let's find out. You said you... Oh.
Nope.
So not this one. But you said you... What? You tried to clear this off camera and it took you, like, what, 2 hours or something like that?
It took me like half an hour. And then I had to take a break because I was like, oh my god, I can't do this right now.
Well, the clock's ticking, Reed, so...
Yep, the clock is ticking. We might have to dedicate a whole episode just to this part, depending on how badly I do.
It's okay, Reed, I believe in you. You can do it.
Well, we'll see what your belief gives me. Okay.
Jump.
Okay, okay, so far so good, I think. Let's see.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fucking I think... No, that's not it. There's still no... I think I got to the halfway mark.
Oh, that was the halfway mark?
That's about the halfway mark.
Well, that's good. So you're doing super well.
To be fair, I had a stack of lives. I'm now back down to 2. Oh god. Jeez. Okay, we can do this. It can be done. It can be done.
It can be done. Just keep saying it to yourself over and over.
For real, yeah. Oh, I know. I wanted to ask you. I want to talk about the show. What did you think? So, okay, we had a Batman marathon. We watched all the old Batman movies with Michael Keaton.
Yeah, because we talked about it our last Mega Man playthrough.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think you finished your question.
Oh no, just like, so we finished that, and then I was just kind of like, I might have actually talked about when we were watching the movie, but like, yeah, like, what did you think overall? Like, comparing those ones to the Nolan ones. I mean, it's not a fair comparison,
right? I was actually gonna say that when you're asking, like,
yeah, sorry,
they're not really comparable because those ones, the Tim Burton and who else?
Val Kilmer and George Clooney.
No.
Right?
Who directed it?
Oh, who directed it? Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher. Yeah. Those movies lean more heavily towards the comic book aspect of it, and the Nolan movies try to make it in a more realistic setting.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I mean, just look at their villains. I mean, you've got Ra's al Ghul, the Joker, and Bane.
You're talking about Nolan's.
Versus Nolan's, yeah. As opposed to Jack Nicholson's Joker, Jim Carrey's Riddler, Tommy Lee Jones is Two-Face, of all people.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Freeze. Uma Thurman is Ivy, and you just can't really compare. Are you basic? Do you want to just? If you continue, do you start with the same amount of lives?
No.
Oh,
it's too late.
Okay.
I'm invested in this. Okay.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they put Nolan's movies put them in a more realistic setting, and I mean, because Joker had like goons, but they were pretty much normal goons. They didn't really dress up as the Joker or anything. Even Bane's bad guys were just kind of dressed up in military uniform.
We're still talking. Okay, so we're still talking about Nolan's one. Right?
I'm kind of jumping back and forth.
Okay.
But when you look at like Two-Face's henchmen and well, Riddler doesn't really have any henchmen, but as Mr. Freeze.
Yep. No, keep going. Keep going.
Mr. Freeze's henchmen, they're all sort of dressed up in the same style as their boss or whatever.
Okay.
And so that I think makes them henchmen. So all that to say is I like them for what they were. I like the Nolan movies for what they are. But to compare them is.
My hands are a bit stupid right now, everyone. So.
Do you want me to try?
No.
Okay.
No.
You just saying that because you don't want me to ace it on my first attempt?
I mean, I'll give it to you after this. I'm about to die if that's what you really want to do. If you want to play. I just want to run on my last life.
Yeah. But it's kind of like what we were talking about. It's like you can like certain things about one that you don't like about others. And the difference between like trying to take something too seriously versus embracing the intent, I guess, of the art form, which in this case is comic books. So I really did like that they leaned into the comic books. I mean, it didn't have like the same quality of like direction or style, and it certainly wasn't realistic, really, but it had fun. It knew what it wanted to be, and it did that thing.
Okay, Zach, you can have a shot at this right now. I'm going to take a short break while I kind of ruminate on this. It also allows me to talk. But, okay, so yeah, but the main reason why I brought it up is
I'm sorry, how do you slide again?
You press down and you press B.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you fire by pressing the Y button, and you jump by pressing A.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Alright.
Anyways, okay, so what I was gonna say was...
Great
so
start.
much for that. No, yeah, like, I get that. Also, that it was different... It was different directors, so everyone had, like, a different, like... a different direction of how they wanted to do the movies. I believe Schumacher came out and even said that, like, he never read any of the comics or stuff. He didn't really know anything about Batman. He was just... They gave him a budget, and they said, direct this movie. He's like, okay, I'll do what I can. But I would say, even though nobody really liked Schumacher's, like, Batman Forever and the kind, Batman Robin, at least, like, the movies, it felt like classic Adam West Batman, and I'm okay with that. I mean, if you just look at it in the perspective of a comic, Nolan made it serious, but the way I look at it is, okay, I remember watching Batman Forever and Batman Robin when it first came out, like in the theaters, and I just thought to myself, like, when you're a kid, right, you don't pay attention to all the real, like, intricate, like, oh, like, this is Bruce Wayne's dilemma, like, whether or not, like, oh, he can really bond with Robin, or, like, Robin's like,
How
why
can
didn't
you how can you have a girlfriend and be Batman at the same time?
Yeah, stuff. You don't pay attention to that crap. As a kid, you just want to watch, oh, I want to see the villains. I want to see Batman's cool gadgets and, like, the Batmobile and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you pay attention to. So, Schumacher kind of, like, he kind of knew which audience to pander to.
Yeah.
In that respect.
Yeah. So,
like, as a kid, like, I feel like you could appreciate that movie. More so than, like, you look at it with, like, an adult mindset. That's why, like, that's why, like, a lot of the people that I know that said they liked the Christopher Nolan ones, right? They're of an older audience, so they can kind of appreciate both aspects.
Yeah.
Both the comic book aspect and the, like, character development and such. That's why, like, you look at, what was his name? Val Kilmer's, like, Batman, right? Like, they tried to make, like, Bruce Wayne more of a character aside from the Batman persona.
Yeah.
But, you know, it didn't really blend well. I think I felt like that was, like, the weakest part of the movie. Among other things.
Val Kilmer was
with Nicole Kidman and Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I also read a thing about how Tommy Lee Jones, he did not get along with Jim Carrey. But to be fair, like, I just don't know why Tommy Lee Jones took that role of all things. Like, it felt very out of place of a role for him.
Well, he's not a character, or he's not an actor that you think would do But I guess on the other hand, he probably wanted to, like, explore range, or to show he had range. And to his credit, he did a pretty good job. I think.
Did that movie come out the same time or before or after Men in Black?
Damn it! I keep jumping.
We can find out afterwards.
Yeah,
because I was wondering, because he can do some comedy. Like he has a funny dry humor.
Yeah, that was before I want to say it was before Men in Black, because
I think that was 99. I think.
Oh, then maybe
it was definitely in the 90s.
Gotta push forward.
Tell you what, use up your last life and I'll take over again.
All right. Just wanted to put this in perspective, how easy this is.
Yeah.
And how silly
dude, you're freaking
screwing it up.
Oh man, you're just like totally like
putting you to shame.
I'm learning so much from your playthrough.
Damn it. There you go.
Thank you.
Get this away from me.
Now you understand my frustration.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
man.
I thought Tommy Lee Jones was decent, you know, for that style of Two-Face. And it's just the difference between trying to make something realistic and trying to make something sort of comedic.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just I feel like I keep repeating myself and
I mean, it happens.
Thoughts over
right.
But
okay, another reason why I brought that up is okay. So, I have since watched the trailer for the new
the new Batman. Yeah.
Right. And so, since we last talked about this, and that was kind of the whole reason, like, why I brought it up. So, you had mentioned that you feel that this new Batman is kind of is kind of leaning towards
like emo,
that grimdark aspect, right? But I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know if, like, is he trying to be more like with his character, especially with the character choices of like Penguin and Riddler. Like, it definitely looks like he wants to kind of like, I don't even know who the director is actually, but I don't know if he's trying to go for like another Nolan like style like Batman where it's like too serious, or trying to make it a little bit fun, because you look at like that one scene with like the Penguin, it kind of looks like, oh, he's trying to be a little bit goofy here and there. Real subtly.
I might have to like re-watch that trailer.
Oh yeah, totally. We should totally watch it after. I'm hoping that the movie isn't too serious, because it's like, you know, like if you're gonna do like a new take of Batman, right? Like, make it your own.
Yeah.
Right? Don't make it like a repeat of what we've already seen, especially within like the past like decade or so.
I like that.
Did I make it? Oh my god, I made it! I made it! Okay.
Good job, Reed.
Everyone, I'm going to have to cheat and make a checkpoint.
Okay.
Because I do not want to make a whole episode just dedicated to like this this segment.
Okay. I like that. I was gonna say I like that Zoe Kravitz's talk billing before, and then Paul Dano, who I don't know who it is, but who's Edward Nashton in Batman? Do you know?
I don't.
But then Robert Pattinson is third on the list, who plays Bruce Wayne. So
Okay.
there, that's something for you. You know what they should have done? I think I think Robert Pattinson might have made a better Terry Guinness. You know, from Batman Beyond.
Okay. I know who that is.
So if they took, yeah,
I know who that is.
I know that actor.
So if they took like Michael Keaton as old Batman or something, they could have did Batman Beyond movie.
I'd like a
Something like
Batman
that.
Beyond movie. Like, you
Right.
know, like a live action one. I'd be cool with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they should also make a Static Shock movie, because then they could make a Batman Beyond movie, and then they could make a Batman Beyond
okay.
movie where
So sorry.
yeah, this
This
is the boss.
Remember the
Is the Penguin gonna take a shit on you?
no to fight this boss. You have to use the ball.
The ball?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Kickball it. And you have to be careful because those things drop. The crate drops stuff so you can keep charge of your special energy. Those ones fire missiles. And so you gotta understand
Nice.
like geometry to do this, which I'm fairly poor at as far as like placement, because you're so focused in on trying to survive. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like you kick it about a nice. Good kick.
There we go.
Looks like you kick it about a 30-degree angle.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Ah, Jesus. I did have fun with this boss. I thought this boss was very entertaining. I also realized though that if I fuck up, I'm going to have to repeat it, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Start from the beginning.
Damn it! Ah, shit.
Oops.
Okay, let's see. Damn it, Reed! There we go.
I think,
Okay.
just thinking about it now, I think that was a lot of the issue with Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Yeah. Oh, that fake
Was
one's
it
bad.
should have? It's back or it's bad.
The fake one is bad.
Oh.
Yeah, it does that. Oh,
Where it didn't lean enough into the comic book, like, I don't want to say origin because I don't know it well enough, but treating it more like they treated it more like a serious movie and less of like a comic book movie.
Halle Berry's one, right?
Yeah, and so I think that's why it didn't do as well. Because you gotta lean into the medium, man. Like the reason people like these stories, an element of the reason people like these stories is because they're kind of silly at heart. Even if they have serious
Can I cheat it?
issues sometimes. Cheat.
Oh, I think I can cheat it with the shot. If it fires in the right area, because that spread shot, I think I can tap them.
Oop. Unless you get tapped.
Yep. Yeah, like that. Well, I could do it, but it's just easier to use the ball.
Yeah.
So stop fucking around, Reed.
I figured out a way I could cheat the game.
Yeah,
Does it make it easier? No.
Realize.
But I
did it.
Yeah.
I did it at an optimal time.
Yeah, good job, Reed.
Oh, fucking finally.
Thought you were gonna take forever doing this. And
I really did. I thought it was gonna take me like over half an hour, maybe an
now
hour.
I can kick you out of my house sooner.
Oh, cool. Well, thanks. Okay, well, this has been an episode, everybody.
We're leaving. Get up. Friendship over. Game. And burn the channel.
Well, I always almost valued our mediocre friendship, Zach. So congratulations.
I was almost there to give him.
I watched a bit of the Catwoman, like Halle Berry's Catwoman movie, and I looked at, and I think the other thing that kind of like, well, definitely aside from like the mess story. People didn't much care for like the costume.
Yeah,
it didn't look Catwoman-y. And I feel like, the argument was like, I think they're trying to go for quote unquote a modern take of Catwoman. But you just look at it, it's like I think I read someone's review going like, oh boy, it looks like she just like rolled out of the trash can. And I'm like, oh Jesus.
After a long night of partying, Catwoman likes to stroll the streets.
I pretty much.
And look for and pick up cats. Yeah, it was a little, and I kind of get the idea because Halle Berry is a very attractive woman, but like, yeah,
it wasn't a very flattering costume.
Well, not just that, but it kind of detracts from the certain elements of Catwoman. As like, this is not my place to call her this, but I think there's an idea of her being sort of a feminist icon, and take that with a huge grain of salt. But the because she's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
Yeah,
and so when she is over sexualized like that, like I think that like the sexy part about her, I feel like should be her. Oh, where you get to ride ride a
Rush
dog.
Jet.
Yeah.
His name is Rush, Zach. His name is Rush.
You just said Rush Jet. That's what I said.
Oh, you just said the word dog. I'm like, he's not just the dog, Zach. He's Rush. Okay. Get in your head. Anyways, no. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, just that she like when you over sexualize a character who has that sort of implication, or how that. Oh, I want to be very careful with my wordings, or my sentiments. But when you take a strong character like that and just, it's I think the best or a good comparison would be to the Themyscirians, the Amazonian women between Wonder Woman, the solo movie, and then the Justice League. If you look at like their armor, it's very different. Right, because
I don't know. I haven't watched Wonder Woman.
Oh, really?
She's not my favorite character, to be honest. Really, of DC, and this is just me. I always like Batman more than anything else. Everyone else, Green Lantern, Flash, don't care for him. Superman, I hate Superman. Actually, I'm gonna die. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Anyways, I hate Superman. I don't like him as a hero. It's just because he's
overpowered.
He's just overpowered. And then even like watching I watched Man of Steel and stuff. Didn't care for it.
Yeah, the problem that I feel like very prominent on, at least on the internet from what I've seen, and I have thought about it and I agree with, is that the problem with Superman movies is not. Like you can have a good Superman movie. They just don't make them because they focus on the fighting and like the destructive power and like putting him up against an enemy. But the thing that makes Superman a good hero is like, to be sappy about it, like his heart. He genuinely cares about people around him and wants to save them. Like there's a fairly famous scene from a comic book where there's like this girl and she is going to commit suicide, and he like talks her down. Like he doesn't force her down, he doesn't use any of his strength, he just like talks her through what she's feeling. And in fact they do a parody of it with Deadpool.
Okay.
And
wait, you mean the movie? Or
no, in comics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Deadpool also finds a girl who's like committing suicide, and he's like, what if you come do villainry stuff with me instead, or like kick villain ass with me? And she's like, well, that's weird, but I guess I can do that, and then I'll die or whatever. Or I think he agrees to like kill her.
Okay.
And then at the end he like drops her off at a suicide, like a mental health clinic, so she can get help.
Oh.
But yeah, that I'm aware that's a play on the Superman one. And that's sort of the thing, is that a lot of the movies, like I said, will focus on the fighting and the villain. But you want to, I think way to best make a Superman movie would be to develop a hero, someone you want to look up to. Yeah, he's overpowered, but or it's like that. I think OSP actually does a video on that too. But the idea that it's like, yeah, Superman is overpowered, but because he's overpowered, he has to like be careful even when he's fighting bad guys. There's referencing another comic books section where he's like, if I wanted to, I could rip through people like tissue paper.
Yes, I read that line.
And so the idea that he can go around and just punch a burglar without obliterating them means that he has to hold all of that force back and punch like with intention. And so when he faces you want him to be able to face an opponent that he kind of can let loose on, but that shouldn't be that shouldn't be in sacrifice of developing him as a hero himself.
Right.
He can be like, because you want us to be able to go both ways, basically, with a hero like Superman, but they don't, and that's why they don't make very good Superman movies. In fact, another channel I watch, I don't know if we watched it, but there was Accented Cinema, which I know I think I've shown you. That was the Godzilla video I showed you.
Yes.
But there was another video he talks about, it's like building Superman or like a good Superman movie or something like that, and how to write Superman, I think is what it was. And he talks about Ip Man, the movie.
Oh, the Donnie Yen movie.
Yeah, because, and I can't remember enough. I'd have to rewatch it because it's very good. But he talks about the idea of just that, like you want to build your hero up, and how do you tell a story of someone who's...
Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
You're talking about like the guy that throws boulders?
Yeah.
There, the boulder. It's not a bomb anymore.
That's a throwback from like a month ago.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
There's the real boulder. Thanks.
Yep.
But the idea so like Ip Man 1, it's pretty much established that he's invincible. And so you establish his power. And in the second one, they take away the thing that makes him powerful, basically. I mean, he's still technically that powerful, but he doesn't have the power he needs to save like his family, basically, on his own. So then I'm not doing a good enough job of explaining it. I'm gonna have to like send you the video. Maybe I'll post it in the description. But it's just establishing Superman as a hero, basically, is what a lot of people miss. It's kind of like what we talked about before. In a lot of the Superman movies, there's not really any established reason for Superman to be a hero, except that his dad tells him, you should go save people. Except he also says, don't be a hero, because, I don't want people to think you're different or whatever. I want you to be able to live a normal life, but also you should be the hero that people need because you can, or whatever. And so it's not an established like motive, because people still treat him differently. They treat him bad, even though he spends his time saving people. Oh, there you go, nice.
Yeah, safety net.
I really like. Yeah, after. Geez, how much time do you think goes into Final Fantasy VIII?
Final Fantasy VIII?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
You said by yourself you're at like 16 hours on disc 2.
It took me 16 hours to get to about the halfway mark in that.
Okay. But yeah, I want to play Legendary Hero Musashi.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually.
Because the idea is kind of similar between this and that, where you gain powers and then you use them differently throughout the game.
Sounds like that game bit off Megaman.
Very possibly. But yeah, so that's okay. Cycling back to, I think, where we diverged was that you don't like Superman, and that I think that's a fair assessment if you've only seen the movies, because they don't do a very good job of.
Oh no, I've read the comics too and stuff.
Oh,
I've just never liked Superman in general. He doesn't interest me as a character.
And that's fair. They're not. If everybody liked the same characters, that'd only be like 3. But
Well, no, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
You can have, like, they have plenty of other, like, DC has plenty of other heroes and stuff. You have like, I just said plenty. You have all the heroes from the Justice League. God damn it. I'm so pissed now. You have plenty of heroes from, like, the Justice League and stuff. I realize, though, that a lot of DC comic heroes...
Yes.
A lot of them aren't very, like... DC doesn't really, like, delve into, like, magic or, like, I'm trying to find the right words. Yeah, like the occult characters, and they have like Constantine,
yeah,
who's one. They have Satana. But there's something about their heroes comparing them to Marvel. Oh, that's what it is. It's not even just about the occult part. It's a lot of their heroes are very just like human based. There's nobody like
supernatural.
Not even just like supernatural, just like they're very plain, like they're very just like dressed up. A lot of them have like I don't know how to put it into words. I just lost the thought now. Holy crap.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just like my brain wants to do this and it's trying to like,
Are you trying to say that like well, now I don't know because
yeah, I don't even know where my brain went. My brain just kind of died on me.
I mean, if you compare it to Marvel, if I think what you well, if I think what you're thinking, you're talking about, like, if you think about Marvel, you've got Thor. Well, geez, now I'm going like between them because the idea is, you know, Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne are basically the same character. Thor and Hawkgirl are basically the same because they're even though Hawkgirl really isn't like a god, I guess. You could also compare Thor, I think, to Wonder Woman, sort of.
I don't know, like I guess because they're both of like godly,
sort of mythic, godly origin.
Yeah.
Reed, are you terrible at this game?
Huh? I do fail at these jumps, honestly.
Yeah.
I
would never.
It never used to be a huge problem. It's kind of a problem right now for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I'm used to games that require like pinpoint like jumping and stuff, and I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm jumping like way like earlier than I have to. Anyways, no, okay. I think I kind of got my thought back again now. Holy crap. I've always recognized that like DC's like heroes, they're very like it's very much just a person in a costume, much like in the same almost in the same vein as Marvel, but there's something about the Marvel heroes that like it's not just some rando like how they have like Bruce Wayne, just dressed up. It's just some normal guy, right? Like the whole spiel about Bruce Wayne is he's just some guy with money. He has a bunch of gadgets. He's intelligent. He has detective skills, right? Yeah.
I mean, so is Green Arrow. Wait, Green Arrow is also DC. Never mind, that doesn't line up.
Right. That falls in the vein of DC.
Yeah.
Okay. You have Flash, who he has the speed. He has like the Speed Force and stuff. But oh look, it's ass.
Megaman, you can't escape this time.
Okay, actually, I believe people call it bass, but I've heard it called bass, and I'm sticking with it. I'm not changing it.
Okay.
Bass, stop it! I don't want to fight with you.
You're so naive. That will be your downfall. I'm not the same weakling anymore. You've got new power.
You sound like the guy, the alien from Fairly Odd Parents.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
It wasn't Chad, was it? It couldn't have been.
I don't know.
No! I don't know how dangerous it is.
That's right, Mega Man. Shut up! I will defeat you. Come on, Treble.
Come on, Treble.
We will whoop his buttocks. Oh snap! Is he? Oh shit!
He's Mega Bass or Super Bass.
Mega. Let's do it! I will show you true power is what?
No!
That's not power! I must prove you wrong. Again, Bass.
Yeah. This fight isn't.
It would be
ridiculously
really
hard.
embarrassing if you lose, Mega Man. Just say.
That part is a little difficult to avoid. I'm pretty garbage at dodging this.
Don't you play Higata no Hapa or whatever?
Itoga to Hoppa.
Hitoga no Hapa.
Yeah, but I'm expecting all that shit to happen. Like this is in a different vein.
Is it?
And also, I don't have free roam to dodge the top left or top right.
I guess that's true, technically.
I love his theme. But yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
talk
sorry,
about,
DC
talk about DC's heroes. A lot of their heroes are just really but just a bunch of average guys that just got tech compared to Marvel. I mean, Marvel has Thor.
You can't beat me with fake power. Shut up! Wake up, Baz.
That's my line, by the way.
Sorry. Well, why is it over? Curse you, Mega Man! I will never give up.
Bass, why don't you understand?
Okay, so this is about halfway through the stage, but we're about at that point of the episode. So how about we continue this in the next
You're
episode?
totally right. All right.
Okay, so thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in a short while, everybody. Hey.
All right. Have a good rest of your day, and we love you. Like and subscribe.